Hey, and welcome back to the channel. So this is It's Fee this is Felicia with It's Fee. Okay, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all please like, subscribe, and share. This channel is all about who? It's all about me. It's all about Fee, a 50-plus-year-old woman living single in Atlanta. That word single got people in a chokehold, y'all, okay? It's okay to be single, y'all. It's okay to be single. All right? It is okay. All right, but I thought I'd jump on real quick and do a car chat. I hadn't did a car chat in a minute. I'm getting ready to run some errands. I'm on my break. As you all know, my corporate job, I work from home 5 days a week, so I'm getting ready to run some errands on my break. But I wanted to do a car chat. I hadn't did a car chat in quite some time on my channel. Once again, thanks for all my new subscribers. Thanks for everybody who came over here from the Sammy, Nicole, and Fifi show. Y'all rock with me. Y'all fuck with me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all, the love we get. I love y'all back, too. I love y'all back. So I wanted to come on and just have a car chat. Just talk about, things that we Gen X go through, Because this channel is mainly based on, I talk about a lot of Gen X experiences. I talk about my real life experiences. I'm not Googling nothing on the internet, giving y'all answers and solutions to things that I've been through. I'm telling you from experience, okay? I'm not regurgitating nothing I heard nobody say. I'm telling you from my experience, from my 58 years of experience. So I wanted to just get on and talk to y'all. I started a private Facebook group. It's free to join for all of my beautiful sisters who are going through menopause, perimenopause, and menopause, having all the symptoms, feeling all the feels. I created a safe place over there where we could share our experiences with perimenopause, menopause. We could also share some of the things that we are using for our symptoms. I use a lot of natural things, so I will be sharing all of those things over there. It's the same handle as my YouTube. It's Fee Menopause Share and Discuss group. It's Fee Menopause Share and Discuss group on Facebook. So y'all go over there if you just want to talk about what you're going through. Like I said in previous videos, they don't share all of the symptoms. You just hear hot flashes. I'm having a hot flash. I'm experiencing hot flashes. But it's more than hot flashes, y'all. It's, at least for me, it's been more than hot flashes. And it's been the anxiety, the panic attacks, the feeling of sadness. And on top of that, I'm not sure if I shared with you, I lost my mother back in February of this year. No, I'm sorry, January of this year. Her birthday is in February, but I lost her January 13th of this year. So, and then I found out in December that I was in full menopause. And so I had already been experiencing the perimenopause symptoms, but I just wasn't aware that I was in perimenopause because I was just looking for the hot flashes and that was it. The girls just said, you got to deal with the hot flashes and, that's it. But they didn't tell me about all these other symptoms, that you have with perimenopause and menopause. The girls just said, you're going to have some hot flashes and you'll be all right. Okay, well, that was not the case. And I must say, I opted out of hormone replacement therapy. I'm not taking anything for it, just natural things. As a matter of fact, my daughter brought me home some herbal tea, natural tea, and I had some of that this morning. And I must say, I'm feeling kind of. I had like 2 tea bags with my green tea and some lemon and some peppermint mint leaves, and I'm feeling kind of okay. I'm feeling kind of good. It might be working. But I will share those things that I use over in the private Facebook page. I won't share them over here because I just don't want to get into a lot of that over here. But back to what I was saying, the grieving part with the combination of the menopause has really been a lot for me, you all. I got to be transparent, and maybe this will help somebody as well. I know that, we are Gen X and we're in our late 50s entering, and some of us baby boomers are in our 60s, and we are entering a phase in our lives where unfortunately, our parents are transitioning. And I say transitioning because they're always with us, but they have just transitioned over to another side, but they're always with us. At least that's what I feel. My mom and my dad is always with me, in spirit. But as far as the grieving and just missing my mom, and I saw her go through the phases of death and take her last breath, and and being there with her. I was with her to the end, but still I miss her. And with the combination of the menopause and the emotional mood swings and the feeling sad, I don't know, and I'll discuss more of the symptoms of the menopause over in the Facebook group. But just with the combination of that, the grieving aspect, I think has been more difficult for me being in menopause. So, like I said, if I can be transparent, just trying to balance that, Outside of that, I have a great life. I have a great support system. And you all know that, if you followed me over from our other channel, you all know my baby girl, and I have aunts and uncles, and I have a partner that supports me and that loves me, and all of that's great. But it's just that's still that thing of grieving, and like I said, it's only been a few months. It has not been, it's been since January, so it's been, it's been a while. And of course, my siblings, I have a sister and a brother, and I'm sure they're grieving as well. And my sister and I, we share, our happy moments, and memories about my mom, because we have some funny memories and some funny moments. My mom was a hoot. She didn't bite her tongue. She said what she said. She meant what she said. And, she was just funny and charismatic. She was just funny and nosy and messy, and, I just miss that. I just miss the part. If anybody has ever lost a parent, whether you're a Gen X or not, it's a void. It's a feeling that, it can't be described unless you have experienced that. Like people say with losing a child, it's the same when you lose a parent. So just trying to navigate through all of that has really been, kind of, I say uncomfortable for me. I don't want to use the word difficult because, I just don't want to bring things into the realm, into my energy. I don't want to keep speaking negative things. I'm trying to be positive. And as you guys know, that I spoke previously about how I've been in therapy, how I went to therapy when I was going through my divorce. Stayed in therapy almost about 3 years, maybe 2.5 years and some change. So I'm really thinking about going back to therapy for grieving. I have the insurance. I have that good insurance with my corporate job. So, it's not the financial aspect of it. It's just me, wanting to, I guess, use the energy to dump out emotionally. Because when I went to therapy, when I was going through my divorce, I remember, and each session got better, y'all. I remember my first session when I went to therapy, when I was going through my divorce. I remember crying like for the first 3 or 4 sessions. Every time I would go, I could barely express how I felt or get my words out because I was just crying. I was just boo-hooing every session. And as the sessions got farther out, there were no more tears because I began to evaluate the situation. I began to get in touch with reality and get in touch with what the root cause was that was causing me to be in situations like I was, in relationships. So it became more gratifying each session, and the tears eventually went away. And I imagine that, going to grief counseling, the experience will be the same. I imagine that, in my first sessions that I probably will, be real emotional because the grieving is still fresh. I still miss my mom. I miss her a lot. Just knowing that she's not here. Like my birthday passed in May, and my mom would be one of the first people to call me and wish me happy birthday. She had arthritis, really bad. I'm sorry. In her hands, and she, couldn't use her hands, but she could pick up that flip phone and call us when she needed something or when she wanted to talk to us, and vice versa. We spent, my sister and I, being close to her, we spent a lot of time with my mother, and I just miss that. And like I said, we Gen X and baby boomers are in an age now where unfortunately our parents are transitioning. My mom lived into her 80s. She was 83. And all of my aunts, all of the women on my mom's side, they lived to be well into their 80s and still being sound mind, so that was a blessing. My daughter brought that to my attention. She said, Mom, you had your mom all the way up until you were 57. So just think about that as a blessing. And I said, you're absolutely right, but I still miss her. And it's just the grieving with the menopause. And so I'm thinking about going back into therapy. Doing a couple of sessions. And when I did therapy, when I was going through my divorce, I did it in person. I did some virtual sessions as well. So I probably will do the same thing with the grieving, with the counseling for grieving. But I just wanted to jump on here and just, talk to my Gen X and ask you guys, are you still blessed to have your parents with you on this side? They're always with you, but are you still blessed to have them on this side? And how are you dealing with the grieving process? And if you're going through menopause, how are you dealing with that? And make sure you follow the private Facebook group page. It's free to join, and it's just a discussion, ladies, and it's just a place to say, hey, my symptoms are this. Has anybody have any knowledge what I can use for these symptoms? If you're interested in some alternative things, some natural things, because there are a lot of natural things out there that you can use. Some of them work for some people and some of them don't. Some people experience different symptoms and some people don't. Some people experience symptoms at certain times and some people don't. Like I shared previously before, my cousin will be 70 and she says that she's still experiencing hot flashes. So I share some of the natural things that I use with her. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna stop ranting on this chit chat, going into 15 minutes, and I don't want to make it too long. But yeah, so I just wanted to come in and say hey to all my new subscribers and let me know, if you've been through the grieving process of a parent and how did you handle it? Did you go to grief counseling? And let me know if you're going through menopause or perimenopause, how it's going for you, and if you would like to join my private Facebook page. Once again, I am Felicia. It's Fee. This channel is all about who? It's all about me. I do whatever I want to do over here, okay? So, once again, please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you all in the next one.